In Venezuela, all is being ready for the inauguration this Friday, January 10th, of President Nicolás Maduro for his third consecutive term. For that, we are going straight live to Caracas in Venezuela with our correspondent, Belen de los Santos, for all the details of what is happening today on this occasion.
Hello, Luis. Exactly. We are here in Caracas, exactly from the Yaguno Bridge in downtown Caracas. And this is very early in the morning, a regular Friday morning, but this sector of the city is with high expectations because just a few blocks away is going to take place today the presidential inauguration of President Nicolás Maduro, who was elected on July 28th, presidential elections, and today, January 10th, is the presidential inauguration. That means that the third mandate of President Maduro begins officially today as he is swearing in before the National Assembly. So let's recall a little bit how we get to this day. So according to the Constitution, the authorities from the National Assembly, the new authorities for the new legislative period that were reinstated and reconfirmed on Sunday are taking President Maduro's oath, and this is happening as it always happens in the National Assembly that is just a few blocks away. So this is a normal day here in Caracas with all the security measures, of course, that mark this important day. The streets otherwise are calm. We come from a day of demonstrations that was yesterday in Caracas. So Thursday, as you know, as we have been reporting here from Venezuela, it was a day of peaceful demonstrations. People took to the streets. We had reports from all over the city, also from all over the country, with people coming out in support of this institutional day. One of the most important things to keep in mind is that this swearing-in ceremony, this presidential inauguration, is a key step in reaffirming the institutionality and just the normal peace of the city, of the country, something that has been on the spotlight internationally. And this is a very important thing to point out from here. That is why we are out on the streets. That is why we are reporting. Of course, any swearing-in ceremony has a lot of media attention, but we know that with Venezuela, that takes a particular twist. And it's important to reinstate that here in Caracas we are out and that everything is going according to normal. The demonstrations yesterday were massive, and what is happening today has to do with the beginning of this third six-year mandate for President Nicolás Maduro. Also, an important thing to point out is the international presence at this event. So one of the things that the President Nicolás Maduro for the past month since the elections up to this moment has been reinforcing is the idea of making Venezuela the epicenter of an international fight against fascism, against the far right. Of course, these have been tough months for Venezuela in terms of the media and international pressure from the violent actions after the presidential elections onward. And a way to respond to this international pressure has been, on the one hand, and the internal front, to go back to the people, to the communes, so reinforcing the popular power here in the country with the popular consultations, with the true sense of democracy, that is the democracy of the peoples, with different political activities that have to do with taking back that power that is really the mandate of the people, and also on an international level, just gathering all the international support in the face of these far-right attempts and international pressures from media campaigns, for example, and the international anti-fascism Congress, for example, that have been going on, are gathering here today now again for the swearing-in ceremony, and that is the International Anti-Fascist Festival that is also going on. So we have activities on the streets. We are, of course, this is very early in the morning, but Caracas is expected to have all the people back again on the streets today. We have sound checks, we have posts waiting for the people to arrive. This is about to be yet another popular party, as it was yesterday as well. And the international guests are also here to continue their anti-fascist festival. So that is happening here in Caracas. We will continue reporting along the day. We're here to bring you the latest on Venezuela in this presidential inauguration. Luis, I go back to you now.
Thank you, Belen, for all those details. We will stay, of course, in touch to continue following up everything that is happening in Venezuela in this important day of the inauguration of President Nicolás Maduro.